programs on the national map, made both of them champions, and we are lucky to have another showdown between these two today. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes, as we'll see the #9 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Canes will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Florida State Seminoles offense going to get the chance to start this game off. In a series that's been defined by close games, the last meeting was not that as the Canes blew them away.
They jumped out all over the Noles early in that game. They kind of established that rhythm and swagger. And David, you know, when this team gets the swag and they start feeling themselves, it's ball game. It's over.
When they get it going and the talent they have, they always have upper-end talent on their teams. It's just, can they meet that talent? Can they exceed it?
There he goes. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Seminoles just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Fires to the big fella. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes the easy completion. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. After that last completion, it's second down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Quick release on the RPO. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, the offense on third down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Buck. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Miami's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did. Turning it on! And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Hurricanes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's John. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Handoff from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Handoff to the single running back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right down the middle. He makes the catch. Oh, he's got some space. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Knowles. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
And the Hurricanes can really attack on this second and short. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. They're working that left side. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Not a lot the defense can do on that one, guys. With this tight end size, he's really difficult to defend on these crossing patterns as he gets downfield.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Quarterback may change this route. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Hurricane! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is...
Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida State.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Canes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Third down play from the gun. And he's got enough for the first down, and it'll be at the 35. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
When you think of the significance of these two programs in the history of college football, remarkable that they've only been playing since 1951.
It's crazy because there's so many games you can pull out of your brain, Reese, and I'm sure because you were born then when this rivalry started, that so many games that were so important that had such big implications, Jesse.
Yeah, it seems like over the course of 3 decades, right? The 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, every time these two teams played, Miami and Florida State, we were talking about how it would impact the national championship picture. This really has been one of the better rivalries in the sport, even though it's really not that old.
And he was is able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Got his man out of the backfield. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield. If he lines up a wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here we go. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hurricanes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signal for the 2-minute timeout.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd downs.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He might want another play. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They are up by 7 over LSU. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Going right to work up top. Fires to the tight end. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Youngblood. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Defense in press coverage. To the air on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 20.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep, Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Tight end finds a soft spot. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Begs to grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Right on target the first time, now he'll try another from 24 yards out. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
And that hurts, missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Noles and Canes. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength.
With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice game. He now has 79 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. They're going to ride this running back. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on second down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man down the middle. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls. Oh, going to be a turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They've been frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Sends it downfield. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Back to pass on second down. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. On target. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up for him.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Noles are rolling down the field. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Seminoles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless. And touchdown, Seminoles! And that one will put them up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. Fires to the big fella. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Looking to buy time. Going right and going deep. Makes the grab.
Nice job reeling in that catch. And listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football, to me, I think about burners at the receiver position. Michael Irvin on. Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, who I played with in the Senior Bowl. These guys could not be covered one-on-one. And this dude here in this offense today, he causes the same kind of problems. Really, really good route runner. He always seems to get open.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. And the Canes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Pulls it and fires to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got some room headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They want to throw it. Touchdown, Canes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover it. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Pressure coming, and the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That's a good example there. Entry. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Got it set up on the outside. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He lets it fly. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and take it back. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. The run to the right. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Here we go. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Back open in the middle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
Man, it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
The Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Canes are on the move. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick completion to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. And he won't be able to get it as the defense gets him down at the 1. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Hurricanes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami! They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly complete.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught, close to the marker, it's Goodwin. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Wide open downfield. He's loose on the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an up.
The pressure gets to him. Quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point attempt is denied, and the lead stays right where it is. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the